After 5 seasons of life-saving, it's time to thank the 126 for their service and say goodbye to 911. Lone Star. On the series' finale episode of the Ryan Murphy-created Fox first responder drama, a spin-off of the series, 911, which now airs on ABC, Owen Strand, Lowe, saves the day and all of Austin, Texas, by deactivating a nuclear reactor that's been set off by an asteroid collision. It's the Big Bang ending that 911 franchise fans expected from a show that prides itself on its increasingly wild emergencies and a heart-wrenching one until its final moments. Following a brief fake-out, it's revealed Owen survived his injuries sustained during the emergency and has left the 126 to return to New York. The station mourns the loss, but not loss of life, of its former captain as the title passes on to Judd Jim Perrick. Owen's son, TK, Ronen Rubinstein, and his husband Carlos, Rafael Silva, show up to honor the transition. Even though TK has now retired from the job to raise Jonah, his little brother-turned-adopted son with Carlos, it's a bittersweet ending that Lowe was proud to follow through on, after all the work Owen put in to save the 126 after the deaths of so many of its original squad members, which followed his own struggles after losing his team in the 9/11 attacks. He had completed his mission. His mission of the show, the conceit of the show, and from the very first moment of the pilot, which was rebuild his family, rescue his son, and then rebuild the shattered family of the 126 in Austin, Lowe told Variety. And he leaves the 126 in Austin completely rebuilt, completely functional, a great family, and same for his son. And now it's time for Owen to go off into, because he's going east, the sunrise, not the sunset, and build the next chapter of his life. Meanwhile, TK has chosen his own path by leaving his boss Tommy, Gina Torres, who has recovered from cancer after seeming very unwell in the previous episode, and the other EMTs at the 126 for the stay-at-home dad/Papa Bro role in his new life with Carlos and Jonah. Once we introduce Jonah, you felt like this might be where the direction for Tarlos goes. Rubinstein said of where we leave the fan-favorite couple made up of TK and Carlos. For me, personally, it's extra surreal. The show seems to really imitate life, imitating art for me very often for all my big life moments. And as we were filming season 5, I had a baby on the way, and I have a son now who just turned 4 months old. And knowing that the direction of the season would be me having a son on the show, it's so bizarre.